What? What? Well, I skipped Tuesday because it was raining, and it's been raining all week and a lot of last week too, so there's not actually a whole lot of difference in the garden, but we'll take a look around. Corn sprouts. We tried replanting corn last week because some of it didn't go and the rodents got in and ate pretty much everything we planted, so we decided to try sprouting them first, and hopefully that'll deter them from eating them. Well, our tomato bed, the greens are actually starting to catch up to the tomato plants, so those are going to have to be harvested today. And same here with the turnips next to the Brussels sprouts. I guess I wasn't expecting the foliage to get so big on the turnips, so the idea was to harvest those and then the Brussels sprouts would have room to fill out afterwards, but it's not quite timing out like I thought it would, so I'm going to have to take back some more greens off of the turnips and check and see if there's any ready for harvest. The kale bed's looking awesome. We've been picking some from this bed here, but the purple and the green frilly ones are the long-term kale, so we'll use those for kale chips and salad. We got the onions, our very sad looking cucumber plants that aren't doing anything, mostly because of the weather, I think. This one's looking alright though. The sunflowers are actually picking up. I didn't think that they were going to get very much bigger. A lot of things were stunted this year. They're not quite as big as they should be for mammoth sunflowers, especially given that they're starting to go into flower, but we did order more seeds of a different variety, so we're going to try those as well. Corn. And the peas. We actually had a storm last week that blew them right out of the trellis, so I had to retie some of them. We did lose a few, but not all of them. There's still quite a few here that are flowering. The spinach down below, it's just about done. We could probably get 1 or 2 more cuts out of it, but it is starting to bolt, so it's just about time to pull that all out and plant something else. The carrots are looking great, they're filling out. Our mesclun mix is starting to bolt, but we still have a lot of really leafy stuff there to use, which we've been using daily, sandwiches and salads and whatnot. And look at those romaines. They're getting huge. Starting to form heads. They're pretty tall, they're about a foot tall. Swiss chard as well, it's getting pretty tall. We've been using that in smoothies and stuff. Love the color on the leaves. And then our collard greens, they're really good fried up with onions and garlic and mushrooms and make a really delicious side dish. We got our beets. What's the matter, little dudes, huh? I'm just right over here. It's okay. I'm not going far. The perennials. And we ended up reusing Sunflower Fortress to pot up some more seeds. So let's take a look at that real quick. Let's see if anything's sprouting. Oh yeah. You can see in there some sprouts. And I can't remember what all's in there. We have cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, a few other things. And we have a bunch of empty trays yet that we need to plant. Strawberries are doing alright. They've been really slow to ripen though because we haven't had much sun. But there's a few ripe ones hanging out in here today. We're gonna have to maybe grab a bowl and pick what we got. Oh, some snacking radishes. Oh, yeah, we did a couple varieties in there. That one's getting pretty big. It can probably come out. Oh yeah. Look at that. Nice. I'll close up the dirt there. Leave the rest of them for now. I'll put that in a salad. Sliced it up. And then all of our babies. We have a lot of mostly squash and whatnot to go up the hill. There's a few cucumbers and watermelons, other kinds of melons, onions, that sort of thing. Other tomato plants. Some of these, whatever we can't fit in the garden up the hill, probably go to the farmer's market so somebody else can grow. Potatoes are doing great. The beans took a beating during the storm, but it looks like they're making a comeback. And then you can see our leftover potatoes way down there. They're doing all right too. Yeah, it's looking good so far. So like I said, not much change, but it looks like we're gonna have some better weather coming, so things will start growing again. Right, duckies? Right, duckies? Here's the seeds I was talking about. Here we go. Giant Mongolian sunflower seeds. And you can see, look at the size of those seeds. They're huge. So I would expect that the flowers are going to be ginormous. So I'm really excited to plant these. And that's it. That's the garden for this week. Looking pretty alright.